Hello everybody and welcome back to Tier List Central. Today we'll be diving back into the candy tier list for a part 2. So last time we left off, we only had one candy make it into the S tier. Couple in A tier, most of the bulk in B tier and never had, and small amounts of candies in C and D tier. So the first candy that we're going to look at is only Blue Raspberry Sour Patch. Sour Patch Kids are already like an A tier kind of candy, but only Blue Raspberry, I'd say it has to be above Snickers. Blue Raspberry Sour Patch, best in the bag. A bag with only the best, high A tier, 100%. Sour Patch Peach, never had, but it sounds, if I did try it, it would be somewhere down here. Peach is not a very good flavor. Sour Patch Strawberry, again, never had it. I'd say like low B tier. Sour Patch Watermelon. Now, Sour Patch Watermelon are so good. I'd love getting these bags on like Halloween or any other time. They're just, I don't know if they're better than normal Sour Patch Kids, but they definitely have their moments. I'm going to put it below just because Blue Raspberry Sour Patch is just so peak. But I'd say high A tier. It's just it's a fair placement for them to be. Original Spree. I don't think I've ever had Original Spree before. Is there other Spree on the tier list? There's not. I think I had like a Chewy Spree. Is normal Spree Chewy? I have no idea. I put it top of C tier just because I don't really remember it. But it can't be that bad. Sour Punch. Sour Punches are peak. I'd say it's above, honestly above Jelly Belly. Hold on, let's get it over there. Sour Punches in like the individual wrappers, those sucked. But in a big bag, I would love to have some of those. Starbursts. Starbursts, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the pink and the yellow and the orange, but a red Starburst, I think that's like here. Red Starbursts are so good. It's just, I wish I could get a thing with only red in it. 'Cause I don't need anything else. Never had whatever that is. Sweet Tart Gummies, never had it. Never had Rope Bites, but I've had Ropes. Sweet Tart Ropes are my go-to movie theater snack. Sweet Tart Ropes are amazing. I think they're definitely a step up from, where are they at? Normal Sweet Tarts. Just the chewy, and I feel like the flavors are better. Better than Crunch Bar, better than Caramel. I'd say just right there. It's a fair little spot for it. 'Cause I think I'd take Airhead Extremes and all these Pops, Snickers, Cherry Sours over Sweet Tarts, but they're a solid candy. Is that another tropical? Oh my god! Get out of here! I need a tropical tier. Tropical candy is the worst candy I've ever had in my entire life, and I don't understand how people like it. It is so gross. There's no redeeming factors to a tropical candy. Just give me normal Skittles, give me sour Skittles, give me normal Hi-Chew, give me berry. I'll take berry Hi-Chew. But just tropical? Get that shit out of my face. I don't want it. Normal Twizzlers? I don't know. I don't think I've really bought Twizzlers. Like, I feel like there's kind of like I don't really like the taste of like the, what is it? Licorice rope? No idea. I'd say bottom of B tier, because yeah, I'd rather have Pop Rocks, Laffy Taffy, M&M's, Fun Dip. Actually, I think that's more of a fair spot. Cause I'd rather have 100 grand Dum Dums, what I think is Spree, because they're just not a very like tasty kind of candy. Just to me. Whatchamacallit? I've only seen that shit in The Office. Forgot it was a real candy. Warheads. I used to be a Warhead hater, and then I started trying some, and it's like a fun candy. You try not to make a face, and it doesn't taste bad once you get past the sour part either. Not that the sour part tastes bad. The sour part's fucking amazing. Once you get past it too, it's like a good constant flavor. I don't know if it breaks into A tier just yet. I'd say like above Starbursts, maybe just above Jelly Belly. Yeah, I feel like that's more of a fair place for it. 'Cause Sour Punch Ropes, Starbursts, definitely below these. Willy Walla Baby. I have never heard of that. Was it just like a licorice? Maybe it's better than Twizzlers. Whoppers. Whoppers are the most underrated candy I've come across. Because everyone either, like, it's not even that, like, it's either everyone hates it or everyone likes it. Because I've found so many more people that hate it than they like it. It's not really controversial in the sense that nobody likes Whoppers, even though I think they're amazing. Not A tier amazing. I would say like I don't know, Reese's Cup. I'd say above Peach Rings. Like you gotta be in the mood for it. A special kind of, hey, you know what? Oh, I got a bag of Whoppers that I ain't touched yet. That sounds nice. Trolley Worms. Alright, that's instantly bypasses all B tier. Trolley Worms are so fire. I wonder, is there the octopus ones? The octopus trolleys are even better. No, I just read off that. The trolley other, like, I'm not trying to think of, like, variants are also very good. But none of them are on the tier list, so I'm just going to rate it normal trolley. If every single thing in the bag was red and blue, it would be S tier. But with all the other flavors, I'd say just above Airhead Extremes, maybe just below, honestly. Because these are more consistent. I think it's a fair spot for it. York Bar. Now, like I don't mind mint and chocolate. It's an okay combination. Like those Olive Garden chocolates, but it's like I'm not gonna eat a lot of them. And that's why York Bar kind of shines, because it's just a fat wafer. You don't gotta eat a lot of them. So honestly, below, I'd say like right here. Worse than a normal Airhead, better than Dots, Sweetest Fish, Nerds. I might put Nerds above Dots now that I'm re-looking at it. It looks nicer. Because like York, it's just that mint, the mint with the chocolate. Just it's a really weird. It's like pineapple on pizza. It's a very weird taste. Zero had 0 of those. What is that? Airhead Bites? Never had that. Blow Pop. Blow Pops are what dum-dums look in the mirror and pretend that they'll be, but they're not. Blow Pops are, especially the green apple. I'm mostly talking about the green apple. The green apple is by far way better than the other flavors. The only thing is, I just wish it didn't have that shitey gum in the middle. Like, be like a Tootsie Pop. Just throw some chocolate in the middle. That'd be better than anything you could produce. I'm at the bottom of A tier. I feel like it's a nice spot for that. Because a sucker can't get really high up unless it's got some special stuff about it. Caramel apple filled? Oh my god. I've never had one, but that sounds delicious. Candy corn. One of the biggest give or take candies. And it's a take for me. Candy corn is amazing. It's just you can't have too much of it, or else you're gonna get sick and you're gonna feel like garbage. Because candy corn's one of the, you can have a couple, and they're pretty good. But then you start eating too much, and they start to just blend. It starts tasting like garbage. You're like, okay, I'm done with these. Just because of that, I put them Whoppers, Peach Rings, candy corn. It's just like sometimes really in the mood for it. Sometimes it's not on the table. Normal Kit Kat. I do love a normal Kit Kat more than like most kind of bars. So it beats out Heath Milky Way Butterfinger. I would say it beats out Jelly Belly, but I think I'd rather have some of these higher B tier candies than a Kit Kat. The Kit Kats are fire. Especially those single packaged ones. I feel like that's the perfect amount of Kit Kat I need. I don't need like a fat Kit Kat bar. Why is this even on here? I'm not even rating this. This is a candy tier list. I don't want bullshit Halloween grabs in there. Oh, you want some fucking fruit snacks? No, I want candy. More Willy Walla, baby. Is that Haichu gum? I've never seen that. I'm just gonna rate it lower, or I'm gonna rate it never had, because I've never had it. Reese's Pieces. Alright, I don't think Reese's Pieces are better than Reese's Cups. I think I would prefer Reese's Cups any day, but it might be like above a Heath bar. Worse than a Milky Way above a Heath bar. Reese's Pieces are great, but I just don't think it gets any higher up on the list. Just normal plain old Jolly Ranchers. These are like my favorite road trip candy. Just pause, but suck on a Jolly Rancher, and it gets delicious. Every flavor in the Jolly Rancher hard candy is good. You're never gonna get a bad flavor. You got watermelon, solid. You got cherry, solid. Green apple. I'd say green apple is my least favorite. Even though green apple usually is like one of my favorite flavors, it's not as good as the rest. Then you got grape, solid, and then you got blue raspberry, which is by far the best. It just has a lot of good flavors. I think beats out. Honestly, better than a caramel. Beats Trolli, honestly. I'll put it right between Trolli and Airheads. I feel like that's just a safe little spot for it. Sort of mid A tier. But they are a good candy. Lemon Heads. I used to be a lemon head hater. It's like, how it can't taste good? It's fucking lemon heads. But honestly, I had some, and it wasn't bad. It was just a good, well-rounded candy. Because I'm not, like, there's not very many lemon-flavored candies, so I guess I know where I'm coming from. But they're not bad. I think I'm going to put them worse than candy corn. But then, like, it's not higher than Lifesavers. Maybe, I'd say, like, here. I'm going to put York Bar below Nerds, because I like Nerds more than that. It's like, they're good, but they're never going to be my first pick, because whose first pick is Lemonheads? Sorry to the Lemonhead fans. Milk Duds. Straight into the S tier. Milk Duds are my favorite candy of all time. I love Milk Duds so much. They're just, like, they're perfect. They're the perfect candy. And I've heard a lot of people say that they hate Milk Duds, which just pisses me off. Because how could you hate Milk Duds? They're amazing. Chocolatey. I don't even know what else is in a Milk Dud, honestly. Chocolate caramel. There's chocolate caramel balls. But they're amazing. I love Milk Duds so much. Eat the entire box of Milk Duds. Buy another one. I wonder if there's going to be any more S tiers. We only got 2 so far. Nerds Ropes. Nerds Ropes. Wish they were edible version, but they're just Nerds Ropes. I think I'm going to put it... I think that's a... No. Crunch Bar above it. I think low A tier for Nerds Ropes. Because I think they are better than the gummy clusters. But it's just like... I can't put it any higher. Like, I'm not gonna buy 3 Nerds Ropes like that picture shows. And eat all of them. Like... I just don't think I have the Nerds drive for that shit. Is that a Pop-Tart? Ugh, that looks so gross. Like those cereal bars. I've never had one, but that does not look nice at all. Ring Pop. Wait, is there sour Ring Pops? No. Dang, can't even... The sour Ring Pops are the best Ring Pops you'll ever have. But they're not on this list, sadly. So... I'm just rating it off a normal Ring Pop. Would be my favorite thing to get as like a classroom prize. Because a Ring Pop, God, I hate all this shit I'm saying, but a Ring Pop, you can suck on it for a while, good flavor. You get down straight to the fucking sucker, and then you just throw it away. Like it's a good, well-rounded candy. Oh, and my mouse just gave up. Whatever. But I'd say Ring Pop, because I don't think it's the same level as these. Like, I'd rather have a push pop than a ring pop. You could put a push pop away, leave it. Ring pop, once you take it out the wrapper, you gotta use it. Maybe right below Warheads is a nice safe spot for it. High B tier, but not quite in the A tier yet. Lifesaver Gummies. Lifesaver Gummies, just Lifesavers, but better. Where are Lifesavers at? Am I tripping? Oh, they're right there. Okay. Lifesavers better than peach rings. You got the variety of flavors. It's just some of them. I think it was like honestly the grape flavor in this one. Is there a grape flavor? Oh no, I'm just a liar. I don't know which flavor it was, but it just tasted like cough medicine, and it was disgusting. But all the rest of them were delicious. I think just because of the cough medicine one, it would be like maybe higher B tier, but I think it doesn't beat Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. So I think it's gotta stay like smack dab middle of B tier. Just because I don't like eating cough syrup. That's disgusting. Sour Skittles. Now we get to the good Skittles flavor. I had to go through tropical, or the berry, and then original. But we finally got Sour Skittles. And I think Sour Skittles, Sour Skittles, Sour Skittles, Sour Skittles. Honestly, just right before Trolli. Sour Skittles are amazing. I don't see them anywhere enough. Like, I don't see Sour Skittles around. It's like I see normal Skittles. I don't even see these flavors, honestly. I don't see Sour Skittles as much as I should. Sour Skittles are bangers. You just need like a little bit more sour powder on them, and it would be the best candy. Original Sour Patch Kids. Bottom of 8. Maybe like right here. Because normal Sour Patch Kids are good. It's just they put 3 blue fuckers in there, and the rest of your box is yellows, greens. I mean, some people's favorite flavor could be yellow or green. Like, I'm not a hater, but like, just put some blues. Put some blues in there. I want some better flavor, or even more reds. Like, I love reds. It's just too much filler. Too much filler, kids. Not a pause. What even is that? Chewy Fusions. Never had that. Twix Bar. Twix Bar's high-end candy bar. You got Milky Way Butterfingers Heath Bar down here. I think, honestly, Twix over Peanut M&M's? No. I think right above Nerd Gummy Clusters, though. A Twix Bar is so good. It's a solid candy bar. You can't go wrong with a Twix. Put it in the fridge, let it get nice and cold. It's going to be the best candy bar you've ever eaten. Other than a nice little Snickers. I've never actually had any of these bottle candies. I feel like they're pretty like nostalgic, but I just do not remember them at all. Freeze dried Jolly Ranchers, never had them. What is this? Jolly Rancher ropes? Oh, that sounds, I don't know, that just sounds disgusting. Cry Babies. Oh, I actually had a Cowtails recently, and I've never heard of these before. They're like, it's like super chewy on the outside, and just like, I think it's like vanilla cream on the inside. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I thought it was going to be worse. Kind of like Heath Bar. Like, it just looks like an old candy no one's really heard of. But it's pretty good. I think I'd rather have another one of those than a Skittle. Only had one in my entire lifetime, though, so it could have just been a one-hit wonder. Sugar Babies. Never heard of it. Are those Lindens? No. I feel like I've had Lindens. I don't think I've had these, so I'm not going to rate them. Joyride. God, now we're getting garbage I've never seen. Oh, the Airhead Extreme Ropes. Alright, Airhead Extreme Ropes are on a whole different level than Airhead Extremes. Airhead Extreme Ropes is every part of Airhead Extremes that is good, plus even better. You got, I think it's like, maybe 6 in a package? I think maybe 8. I don't know. They're pretty thin, but they are delicious. I get these at football games. Oh my god. I go to the concession stand and get one of these almost every time. Because they're just not on the same level as Airhead Extremes. Airhead Extremes are they're too dense. They're too chewy. The rope perfects every single part of that. Airhead Bites, never heard of it. Pixie Sticks. Oh, I miss Pixie Sticks. I haven't seen a Pixie Stick in so long. I only like the orange one, which is really weird. I usually not like an orange flavor guy. The orange one, and I think the red one, which might have been cherry. Let's see, yeah. Cherry, orange, grape, and Mall Punch. What the fuck is... Oh, Maui Punch, maybe? I have no idea. That's a weird flavor. Grape was okay, but cherry and orange were amazing. I think, honestly, Pixie Sticks were just like the top tier powder candy for me. Say right below Ring Pops, below that, above a Kit Kat probably, maybe below a Kit Kat, honestly, because you rip it open and you get like a little bit of powder and then you're done with the candy. At least a Kit Kat, you can snap it. Sour Punch Bites. I don't know how that's much different. Jolly Ropes again. I've only seen freeze-dried shit on the TikTok shop, so I didn't know these brands had their own Skittles Sour freeze-dried. That actually sounds kind of delicious. God, we just got straight bangers as the last two. Second to last one, we got Haribo Gummy Bears. So if you didn't see the last video, where is it? Where are those gummy bears at? Am I tripping? I'm so blind. Okay. I designated these as Black Forest Gummy Bears, which I'm not a huge fan of. Haribo Gummy Bears, on the other hand, are amazing. What am I gonna say? I was gonna say top 5 gummy bear. No, they're top 1. They're the one gummy bear. They're the very top of the fucking class. There's no way there's any gummy bears better than a Haribo gummy bear. Unless it's like that 3-pound gummy bear, the giant one. But honestly, they're just such like a solid candy. I'd say right there is a fair just placement for it. And the final candy, if you know, you know, Caramel Apple Pops, S tier, no matter what. Caramel Apple Pops are the one of, honestly, ding ding, overtake these two. Because Caramel Apple Pops are so delicious, it's insane. They're everything a sucker should be. And I didn't know Caramel Apple Pops was on this tier list. I didn't think a sucker was gonna make it into the S tier, but like it has good outside, which this has a caramel. They don't have a caramel. They have an apple, a green apple flavor, but then they have a garbage inside. Dum Dums, they got good flavors, but they got no inside. Caramel Apple Pops, it's like a mix between the green apple and the caramel. It's so delicious. If you've never had one, you've got to try a Caramel Apple Pop. And if you had them, then you know that, like, I don't think anyone's ever shit-talked a Caramel Apple Pop. Like, I would get these in school. My teachers, like, not my teachers. I just remember, like, favorite teacher would have Caramel Apple Pops, and I would always grab one. Because they're so delicious. There's nothing, you can't go wrong with a Caramel Apple Pop. No matter what. Alright, let's go to the presentation mode, maybe? Alright, this is the final tier list. Let me try to zoom out a little bit. One more? Nope. Milk Duds, Caramel Apple, Hershey's, Airhead Extreme, Ropes in S tier. Followed up by some good sour candies. I'm kind of a sour guy, so that kind of manipulated my my rankings, because everyone will be different. Except like if you enjoy candy canes, I don't know. Like, you had to have been tempered to that as a kid, because there's no way you'd willingly pick candy cane over half these options. like Almond Joy, Twizzlers. I feel like honestly this is a solid list. Just I didn't expect half of my tier list to be in the never had section. Maybe I gotta branch out a little bit more. This sounds delicious. Caramel apple filled Werthers. That sounds like it's just caramel apple pop but little bits. But then it's just all these brands. Yeah, Airhead Bites. Airhead Bite. Wait, there's two. Airhead Bites, Airhead Bites. Jolly Rancher Bites. I don't know what Willy Wallaby is. But Chewy Poppers. Like, bro, just call it Bites. Why you gotta be so extra? Jolly Rancher Ropes. And why was there two Jolly Rancher Ropes? Where was the other one? Jolly Rancher Ropes. Jolly Rancher Ropes. Okay. But I don't think this tier list could have been any better. I'm really happy with it. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment telling me what my next video should be. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.